おはようございます。今日は、
はい、
いよいよモバイルバッテリーのアンカーさんのオフィスにお邪魔してですね、インタビューを
向かってるところですね。
向かってるところですね。今、オフィスに向かう車中ですね。
ちょっと近いところに
今我々がいるのはですね、深センという中国のですね、南の方、香港のちょっと上のですね、もう巨大な工業地帯ですね。
そうですね。
iPhone のアクセサリーとかモバイルバッテリーももちろんそうですし、Apple のね、フォックスコンとかの工場がある場所ですから、もう本当にiPhone 業界というかスマホ業界の主要な企業のプロダクトはですね、もうほとんどがここで作られているんじゃないかというぐらいの街でございます。
昔はね、漁村だったらしいですよ
ね、すごいですよね。30年くらい前から劇的に変わったという話で、経済特区になったことで一気に成長したというね、非常に面白い中国の中でも特に新しい街ですね。はい、そんなところで今からインタビューに向かっていきます。フライヤー。ついにやってきました。
来ました。オフィス街。
このオフィス街なんですけど、なんか門がすごいですよね。
3本がねあります。
酒田って書く地名なんですけど、そこのねインダストリアルパークなんていうんですか、そのものづくり系の企業が集まっているというかですね。
すごい周りめっちゃある。
オフィスがね集まっているエリアの入り口がね、もうああいう感じでちょっと古い門になっているという、もうなんかいきなりね入り口からパンチ効いてますね。
そうですね。
中にアンカーさんのオフィスがあるようです。
いよいよ。
はい、行きましょうか。
行きましょう。
中に向かって進んでいきます。すごいですね。もうなんかビルからして周りの風景からしてちょっと他のシーズンのこととは違うというか、
このメーカーバッグに入ってるエリアですね。
はい。見てください。もうねこのビルがねちょっと見たことない感じですよ。なんかしましまとも言えないし、
なんか
て言ったらいいのか。
キュービックな感じですね。
キュービックな感じですね。
下手したらクラブと間違えそうな
そうそう、おしゃれなシャレオツな感じですよ。
シャレオツですね。
今日ですね、我々の深センで案内をしてくださっているですね、赤ジャパンの井戸さんでございます。
よろしくお願いします。
井戸さんのご案内で今からです。
はい、
どうぞ。こちらです。深センの住所に行きます。今エレベーターを降りてですね、4階まで先ほどのビルの中に上がってきました。そしてじゃあこれが入り口ですね。
なんかおしゃれ。
おしゃれです。海に翼って書いてオーシャンウィングって言うんですけど、これが中国のねアンカーさんの社名だそうです。じゃあここからですね、いよいよ中に潜入してまいります。今ですね、応接室というかですね、エントランスのところでね、部屋に通されるのを待っているところでございます。ドキドキ。はい、皆さんこんにちは。アップマークスターの舘でございます。今日はですね、中国の深センにあるアンカーさんにお邪魔していて、CEO のスティーブ・ヤンさんにいろいろとですね、インタビューを、しようと思っております。モバイルバッテリーでですね、世界で一番大きなシェアを持っているものすごい会社ですね、アップマークストアでも大人気の製品ということで、一体どのように会社を始めてですね、どのような思いを持って製品を作られているのかということをですね、じっくりお伺いできればというふうに思っています。ちなみにですね、ヤンさんのインタビューは日本では初でございますので、さらにとっても貴重ですね。Thank you very much for joining us today.
It's our pleasure. Thank you.
Why did you start Anker? Why did you start your own company?
Great question, actually. This is always usually people's first question.
Yeah.
Right. So why? Well, I was educated as a software engineer working in the internet business.
Yeah.
So from 2000, 5, 6, all the way to 2010, I've seen internet, power of internet, influencing a lot of industries.
Yeah, I see.
One by one, right? And usually you see big changes. And so in 2010, I was thinking, hey, since I've seen so much and learned so much, can we just apply the internet, the benefit of it towards something new industry? And then we looked at accessories.
Okay.
So at that time, accessory market was still largely dominated by the big name major players. So they have great products for sure, yeah, but they go largely through traditional channels and charge very high premium.
So it may not be, I'd say, suitable for majority of the people. It could be a little bit expensive for them.
I mean, it has been like that for like 20 years, right? People are paying, they get good stuff, but they pay, overly expensive price.
I see.
Well, of course, there are the other extreme, which is the no-name product. You can find on various internet channels like eBay.
Yeah.
But this usually comes with inferior quality. So if you go and you want to buy some accessories for your phone, you usually have two choices. One is here, which is expensive and good, and the other is here, which is cheap but inferior. So we're thinking, hey, really, this shouldn't be the only two choices. So by leveraging the power of the internet and really building a great team working on things, so we could potentially build a point right in the middle. So it will be very affordable price, but still great products, and that's why we started Anker.
That's exactly the same as my brand image of the company.
Thanks. I'm glad we are achieving our goal.
High quality product and
Yeah.
how do I say it? Reasonable price.
Yes.
Okay, so the next question. What was the most difficult part to start your company?
I mean, I think eventually a company is a group of people, right? So it's a group of talented, passionate, and committed people working together towards a vision. So the most difficult part is actually gathering the team.
Okay.
Is to build a team of experts each in their area and working towards this goal.
How many people did you have when you started the company?
Myself?
Okay, only one?
Well, actually, my wife as well.
Uh-huh.
By that time was my girlfriend. So we started the company, with two of us, and another technical partner. Yeah. So today, it's already a 200 people company, and we're glad that actually we have, our talented local team in Japan as well. So will be able to actually really help us to talk with and serve the Japanese consumers better. You did a lot of research for Uniqlo. So how do you think about the company? How do you think about their strength? We did a thorough study and research of Uniqlo because we think they're not the number one yet. But I think I strongly believe they'll become number one in the in their particular field, and we respect them a whole lot because first of all they're focused. They have very concrete vision that they're working on, and they're working on it for they've already been working on it for 30 years, and they're continuing this journey. Yeah. So and for us, we've only started for more than 3 years. So it's a very young company and junior company as compared with Uniqlo. So there's lots of I think both success and failure experiences that we're learning from. So I was telling our people that the founder of Uniqlo wrote a book very famously called 9 Failures and 1 Success. It was kind of like a autobiography of the first 20 years of the company. And reading that book, I had an impression, I had an illusion that I was reading the first 3 years of our company.
Oh.
Right, we make the same mistakes. We got into the same sort of traps, and then make the same effort trying to get out, trying to find the direction.
Yeah, so you've learned a lot from them as a startup company.
Yes. And also seeing relatively similar pattern, right?
Yeah.
Give you confidence as well.
So I'll say it could be helpful for the other startup companies, right?
Definitely.
So next question is about the smartphone market.
Yep.
So what are the key trends for the next 2 to 3 years, and what Anker will do?
Well, I think you hear lots of pop terms really frequently nowadays. I think wearable is definitely one.
Yeah.
and
Like Jobon.
like Jobon, yeah, and Fitbit, and various wearable devices. And Apple has just released Apple Watch,
Yeah.
which is let's see how it does.
Okay.
That's great fame, of course, out there. People are expecting it a lot, but that is a tough area. Yeah. And another extension of smartphone is actually the smart home.
Smart home.
Smart home. So Google has just bought Nest and Dropcam. So these are basically extending the smartphone's reach into your household, right? So it could help you to control your household appliances, starting from the air conditioner, and it's a great trend. So Anker started as a accessories company.
Yeah, like a mobile battery.
Yeah, focusing on
smartphones.
the basic components of your mobile phone, which is external batteries, chargers, and extending from that we have the Bluetooth product and certain protection product as well. So and actually into protection, we're actually releasing the first screen protector made by Conning Glass. Yeah, but beyond serving the basic needs, it is our goal to actually move and to expand our product portfolio towards some of the the exterior or the outer core. Yeah, and the hope is really to continue our brand promise, which is to deliver great product at very affordable prices. So right now, a smart scale, body scale,
Oh yeah.
yeah, are selling for $100 each, and we, I personally use one, but I think we can do much better.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the next question is about you.
Yep.
Okay. So you're the CEO of a global company. I guess it must be very hard work, right? So what do you what do you do to keep things going, keep yourself better? Is there any custom or daily tasks or something that you do?
Yes, for sure. So with so many different things coming on, I think building the right customs or like the right habits. Yeah, as you're asking, what are the customers things that you do? Yeah, building the right habits. It's really key to actually handling all the stresses. Yeah, so lots of from getting up on time to doing certain things at in certain ways.
All right. So next will be the last question.
Yep.
Most of the viewer of this channel
Yep.
are young people,
Yep.
like high school students, university students. So, do you have any advice for them? Do you have any message for them? Young people in Japan.
This is a very I hope I can really give something that's helpful, because really we're still speaking towards the future, right? So I think if there's one thing I'd like to to really say, that's really to build the right habits. To build the right habits.
Okay.
Because the world we're in is just it's so dynamic.
Yeah.
It's the information is so much that we can spend the day. We can spend like 365 days of a year, each day doing different things, and never repeating. Right? There's just so many new things for us to try and to explore.
Yes.
But really, I think what habits does for us is that they sort of build up the core. So even that you're drawn into a new sort of game, you're joined into a sort of something new. You still are doing certain things in a certain ways. I think that over the time will really sort of help us to stay in course and go towards the goal that we actually have set up towards.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a saying that before you're 30 you make your habits, and after you're 30 your habits make you.
Oh, I'm 31 years old.
Yeah.
So again, thank you very much for joining us today. It was a very interesting and impressive interview.
It's my pleasure. It's my
Thank
pleasure.
you.
I hope AppBank continue to evolve and be even more successful.
Thank you. はい、というわけで皆さん、アンカーの CEO スティーブン・ヤン様のインタビューでした。今日はどうもありがとうございました。はい、以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございます。アップバンクストアの仕入れ担当バイヤーのタテでございます。このバイヤーチャンネル24ではアップバンクストアで販売している iPhone や iPad もしくはキャラクターグッズなどの面白いアイテムを紹介しております。ぜひチャンネル登録をお願いします。 PC の方はこちらのボタンから、スマートフォンの方は動画の概要欄にある登録ボタンからぜひご登録をお願いします。バイヤー